everyone, I'm Erica, Champion Wise with Paparazzi Accessories. This is another training video for my team, Team Wise. Guys, this one is all about Facebook Live parties. And I'm going to take you through what I do, where my setup is, what it looks like. So you're going to see my messy guest room, real life. All right, you ready? So here we are. We're in my guest room. I'm up against these louver doors because they're white. Okay? A good background is important because you want to stand out and you want your jewelry and your pieces to stand out against them. Pick a good neutral background, white, beige, cream, even yellow, those sort of things. I pick my guest room because it's got good Wi-Fi reception for the most part. Sometimes the Wi-Fi gets overloaded, but for the most part it's got good Wi-Fi reception. It's quiet. Quiet is key because you're having a conversation with the people who are watching you. So you don't need it to be loud. You don't need your kids running around. And don't use them as an excuse because I can hear you, oh, I guess I'll never be able to do live parties. My kids will never be quiet. You're the mama, make them be quiet. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. So I'm going to pull you around here and you'll see I have set up back here 4 of my boards. And I have them standing so that I can reach them. In case someone says, hey, can I see some more orange? I can pull orange, that sort of thing. I use a mannequin. I use it often, and I literally do use it. I put the jewelry on it. I explain where it hits and how it will work with the body type and why you want a little longer, why you maybe want a little shorter, how you want to layer. I explain all of that. In front of me here, you saw me pick up this is my ironing board. Don't believe me? That's my ironing board. I choose this because look how tall it is. Here's my waist. A normal table, one is small, so it's a little shorter, skinnier, and it's short. I want this belly height, so I don't have to bend over in front of the camera because God forbid I wear something low. Ain't nobody wants to do that. So I use my ironing board because I can adjust it, especially even if you're a little shorter, you can drop it down a little shorter. And I lay out, so I'm getting ready for another party here in a minute. I lay out my pieces mostly in the order that I'm going to pick them up. It's kind of random most of the time. There is no rhyme or reason to how I show pieces. There doesn't need to be one. So I just lay out my pieces and I'll pick them up, talk about them, and onward we go. And over here is my tripod. So what I do is I sit my phone right here. I tie it around with the hairband and I talk right to it. So I don't have to hold it. If you don't have a tripod, lean it up against something. Make it work. And the last thing I'm going to show you, lights. Lights are very important, especially if your room is a little dark. I do have the blinds open, but the extra lighting makes a difference as it gets darker at night, so you need the lights. Okay? So I'm going to sit you on the tripod. Bear with me here, okay? Put a rubber band around it, and I'm going to show you what it feels like to be in one of my live parties. You know, you're always welcome to watch my live parties, to participate in them, but this is what it feels like, and I've got everything at my fingertips. Ironing board, mannequin, extra boards if I need them. So when I pick up a piece and I talk about it and I show it, I assign each piece a number. Okay? Sticky notes. Here's my scientific method here. Sticky notes, marker. I write the number on the back and I affix it to the tag. My #1 top tip on how to keep yourself sane in a Facebook Live party, organization. Keep them in as numerical order as possible. I did not the first time, and I spent more time finding the pieces to package them up after they had sold than I did selling them. So I use my hooks, hang them once I've shown them in order. Keep them in order. If you get nothing else from this video, keep them in order. You will thank me later. I promise. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do it again. And so I stand here. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Stand here, talk about it. My friend and I, we explain, you know, individual pieces, how to layer pieces, what pieces look good with what skin types, what pieces look good with what body types, how to camouflage certain areas if you need to, and that sort of thing. And how my parties work is once I've assigned a piece a number, I tell everyone if you want that, you say sold with that number, and that piece is yours. I have learned that short parties are better. Short parties are much better. The first one I did was 90 minutes long. I was worn out, and so were my customers. They didn't stay with me for that long. Would you stay with me for that long? No, no. So I now do mine in 30-minute blocks. I shoot for 30 minutes. Sometimes I overshoot. I go 40, 45. It happens. But I now do 30-minute blocks. So, for example, my party right now, I had one at 4 o'clock. It lasted until 4:40, and I'll have another at 6 o'clock. And I show approximately 50 pieces at each time. So they can see 100 different pieces. And I've asked some of my very best customers, why is Facebook Live more exciting for you than just the regular Facebook party? And she's like, well, Erica, I can actually see it. I can see it move. I can see it on the body of the mannequin, and I can hear you explaining a lot more about it. So take that opportunity. Use that to your advantage to explain the fashion tips that we know. Like, for example, feathers are huge fall 2016. I mean, if it's got a feather on it, somebody's going to buy it. Explain that to people, because women want to be on trend. We want to be on top of it. We want to look our best. And you're a fashion consultant. Help somebody look her best through paparazzi. Okay, so you've got the audience's attention. And another thing I love about live parties is people can ask me questions, and they do. For example, if I blew through something and I didn't give it enough time, someone will say, hey, can you back up to that one? I want to see the earrings. I can do that. And I can show them that live real time. If they have a letter nickel free question, I can answer it live real time. Facebook parties are so much fun, but Facebook Live parties are even more fun. So you need to be doing them. Your setup doesn't have to look like mine. This is trial and error. This is what I've done a few times. Next month it might be totally different. I might find a better way. Take a starting point and run with it. Make it yours and share your ideas, because you don't know who needs them. I need them. I need new plans. I'm excited to try new plans. And my last tip, look the part. Yeah, I'm in a tank top and jean shorts, but I've got my face done, I've got my hair done, and you know I'm wearing my jewelry. Wear the jewelry. Do not wear a logo shirt. Do not. Don't do it. Don't do it. If that is what you want to do the opposite of what you want to do. Do not do it. Wear regular clothes so that your audience can look at you and say, wow, she really put that together. Look at her. She's just wearing a tank top. She looks great. You want your audience to feel that way too. Now, my mannequin does have on a t-shirt and a skirt. It's easier that way, okay? Sometimes I've changed her up and put on a button down. You can play with the mannequin, but you yourself, as the fashion consultant, you need to be wearing real clothes, not logos, not swag, not paparazzi nonsense. No, real clothes, okay? Last piece of advice, all right? Go out. Have some parties. Your first one's going to be hard, your second's going to be easier, your third one's going to be the bomb. Just go do it. What's it hurt to try, right? What's it hurt to try? Make your event. Share your event. Hype up your friends. Get them shopping. They're going to be telling people all about you, and you're going to be their paparazzi girl. All right. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. You know I want to know how it goes. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.